I'm Jaden Jefferson. I'm back here at the Toledo Lucas County Public Library with Nancy Eames, who is the youth coordinator here, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the many things that the library is offering as we begin the school year. So thanks for joining me.
Well, I'm happy to be with you today, Jaden, and to talk to you about some of the things that the library does to support students, teachers, and families as we go back to school.
So what are some of those resources that teachers, students, parents can even get connected to?
Well, I think the one-stop shop for everybody is the library webpage, and if you visit our site, toledolibrary.org, and click on the Pre-K-12 page, you will find a ton of helpful stuff for students and teachers of kids of all ages.
You mentioned before we started this interview the library card and how that really is an access to everything.
So I like to say that your best school supply is actually something that's free, and that is your Toledo Lucas County Public Library card. With your library card, you can get access to all the books and media and other resources that you need, as well as all our great research databases that help students do their homework.
You know, tutoring, that is a big thing. You know, parents, they're going to come home, they're probably going to get a question from their child. They're probably not going to know that answer to that question. But the library is there for parents that are going to need that. So how can they get connected to those tutoring resources?
So we have a wonderful online service called tutor.com, and if you access it through the library website, it is free for you to use with your library card. It's open from noon until midnight, 7 days a week, and the service hooks you up with a qualified tutor in whatever topic or grade level you're looking for. Super helpful if you're struggling with those hard middle school, high school math questions. Also really great for the high school students. You can actually turn in a paper and get some feedback about it from a tutor before you turn it into your teacher for a grade.
The library, you know, they have just a vast archive of books that can be used from different grade levels for different types of people. You know, that is, when you come to the library, you first think about the books, but there are now different ways of consuming that material, like audiobooks. So tell me a little bit about the audiobooks and how people can use those if they need to.
So audiobooks can be a great tool for students and teachers. We're all busy, and listening to a book while you're maybe driving in the car or waiting for something to start can be a great way to consume a book. Audiobooks are also really helpful for students who might have some learning disabilities. Consuming the book in that way can be really helpful to a student. Not only do we have books on audio in physical formats like CDs and playaways, which are little MP3 players, but we also have downloadable ebooks and audiobooks. And those are great because you can get them on your device and listen wherever you are.
After what has been a difficult year, the teachers are going to need all the help they can get, and the library is there for them as well. So tell me about the services the library is offering for teachers.
Well, we really want to support teachers because we feel like that's a great way to reach even more students. So we have something called the Educator Newsletter, where we share with teachers every month the latest and greatest of what we have available. But to highlight a few of those things, the library can do class visits, whether virtually or in person. You can do a field trip to the library. You can invite a librarian to visit your class. And we're happy to connect with you digitally as well. We also do teacher collections. So maybe your class is all reading the same book and you need 20 copies. We have book kits available and you can borrow those. Maybe you're not reading all the same book, but you want your students to get books on a particular topic. Call us and ask us. We can pull all the third grade books on volcanoes and earthquakes for you, or whatever topic your class is working on.
Yeah, just mentioned those newsletters. If, you know, parents, teachers, students want to get connected to those, how can they sign up and stay in the loop with all the updates from the library?
Well, the sign up for that newsletter is on our Pre-K-12 page. The library actually has a lot of great newsletters, so if you want to stay in touch with us, there are many different topics that you can get e-newsletters on. A recent service here at the library that we've just opened up is our new Dialus Story phone line. This is kind of an old-fashioned service, but you can call a telephone number and hear stories read to you by our librarians. The library is here to support students and their families as we begin the new school year. And one thing I'd like to offer is that we have technology available at all of our locations, free computers, free Wi-Fi, and free printing up to 10 pages a day. So stop in if you need some help printing out an assignment or printing that paper that you need to turn in. We are here for you.
Nancy Eames of the Toledo Lucas County Public Library, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.